What's going on, man? It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the industry's most wanted podcast. That's my hype man right here. Shout out to Knowledge, man. Shout out to Dirt. These guys hold me down, man. But listen, I got a special guest checking in. I think the last time we did this was virtually, right?
Yes, it was.
So it was long overdue for us to do it in person.
What?
Give me some love, energy. We transferring good energy, good vibes, all that. Introduce yourself.
Y'all already know, man. It's YK the General, coming all the way from the Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Trey folk, tapping in with the TampaMystic, man, the most wanted right now. Industry most wanted.
Big facts, man. Listen, I appreciate you being here. I'm so glad that you made it here safely. You dealt with some craziness on the highway.
Yeah.
Y'all truck drivers got to do better. I'm just saying.
For real.
Like, y'all out here about to kill people and stuff. But, you know, let's talk about your journey. You've been through a lot. You had to sit down for a little minute. But before we get into all that, you know, are you originally from Winston-Salem?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Take us back to your childhood growing up there. What was it like?
Back in Winston-Salem, Trey folk, man, you know everybody called their city murder case capital. But really growing up down there, it really taught me a lot. I didn't really have no father figure, nothing like that, as we most can tell. But growing up down there in the streets was like crazy.
Yeah.
You know, losing a lot of folks that you love.
Yeah.
Being close to people and all that. But I learned a lot. But at the same time, I hate that I had to go through that. But I'm glad I went through that.
Yeah, it's like a bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
like you don't want to have to go through that. But I think also when you deal with struggle situations or just real life situations at such a young age, man, it really teaches you young. You know, as you get older, you know, you implement that stuff.
Right.
Before you started doing music, did you aspire to do anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to play football. Like
Okay.
Long story short, I went up there to Omaha, Nebraska. Grew up there like that. Went to school, to Central High School. I was on the All-American football team, NYSP college program and all that. But I threw a bottle out the window, and they made me run 20/40s. And the last one, I fell out. And the next day, they kicked me off the team. And that's when crazy stuff went down, you know.
Stuff started going crazy a little bit.
Stuff started going crazy, so I had to pick up back the notch up.
We human though, man.
Right.
Like, we are human beings. We make mistakes.
Yes, ma'am.
We make errors. We learn from it. Some people don't, and they end up in a situation they can't get out of forever.
Yo, you're right about that.
You know what I'm saying? But you had a blessed opportunity that, you know, you had to sit down, but a minor setback for a major comeback, as I always like to look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At what point did you start doing music? Like, did you really start pursuing it?
Oh, man. To be honest with you, it was back in 2011, sitting in the trap house. One of the people who had did different drugs gave me a card, and he said, "You do music." And I called them people the next day. So the next day I was in the studio. And they said if you were serious, you'd be there. So I was there, and I already did a whole album before they even walked in the door.
Yeah.
And they signed me. They gave me a $50,000 check, man. Shout out to Morilla Music Group, man. And I went on tour ever since then. I've been in music.
Let's talk about it, because you've experienced a lot. You've had some big opportunities.
Yeah.
You've worked with a lot of dope individuals. You know, you're a dope individual yourself.
Yes, thank you.
You know, let's talk about some of those highlight moments, and then we're going to take it to the opposite side and talk about some of the struggles, because this music business comes with both, right?
Pain and struggle.
And just life, period. A lot of hate. Yeah. You know, throughout your journey in music, you know, give us, you know, one or two really highlight moments. Lift us up for a minute.
Oh, the biggest highlight moment of my life was one of my favorite artists, entrepreneur, very own everything. R.I.P. to Shoutouts. I had a chance to go on tour with him, and it was a very, very great experience for me. And just to be around another man who's doing the same thing I'm doing, it was just a blessing. And being around him, having a name.
Yeah.
And the second part was with KO Music. I got 2 singles out by KO Music. That was T.I. producer, who did The King and stuff like that. And that was, them 2 things right there was like a big blessing, because it opened up a whole lot to me that I know I can get far.
Man, talk to us about, you know, working with Shawty Low, man. You know, long live Shawty Low.
Yeah, long live Shawty Low.
He was one of the realest dudes that I've had the blessing of meeting in this music business. Just quick sidebar, like when I moved out here in 2013, I did my birthday bash in 2014.
Word.
And I was doing my showcases at GME Lounge, Grown Money Entertainment, which Shawty Low was tied in with. So just off of love, Shawty Low came to my birthday party. He performed. He turned up. He brought his people out.
Yeah.
Like,
I
cried about that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, like, you know, he really came out and showed me love and didn't have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What was it? What was the experience like for you working with him?
To be on tour with him, to be on stage, to sing, done it all with him on stage. We was in Wilmington, North Carolina. A lot of you not. We went to the college, and long story short, it was a big night. We did an after party. Let me get on stage. I performed my sing called Trefo. That was off my mixtape that I did called The Beginning, Beneath the Stories of YK. And he let me just do what I want to do, but it was just like more of a structure and discipline at the same time. It was his job. So I knew how serious he took it. And then that's when I went crazy and started going on tour with Blood Raw through Detroit, Michigan.
Shout out to my brother.
Yeah,
shout out to Bruce.
Raw, man. Shout out to Blood Raw. That boy, he lit. You hear me?
That's my dog, man. I love him.
Can't count him out, man. But at the end of the day, it was just like experiences dealing with these artists. I went on tour with Cash Out through ECU. I hate that about Cash Out.
I do too.
Yeah.
I hate that because he was one of my faves for sure, you know. But we don't know. I guess maybe we don't know the whole story.
It's crazy.
It's crazy either way, though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can work through that situation.
Yeah, man. Blessings to him, man.
Blessings to him.
Blessings.
And free my bro Lucci too.
Oh yeah, free Lucci, man. Free Lucci. You hear me? Hey, Tampa, yeah, free Lucci.
Free my brother.
Yeah.
They holding him down.
Yeah, free Lucci. Yeah, I can't complain about that. You got to free Lucci. This crazy because what's his partner name? His partner name that he always mentioned, the one that's passed away.
Oh, Nut.
Peanut.
Long live Nut.
Man, that's crazy because I was Peanut Daddy Shelley in the feds. His daddy locked up in the feds, and he was at Beckley, West Virginia. Called him Black, and boy got 40 years. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy. But long story short, I was Lucha's best friend, Daddy Shelley, and it was a blessing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he showed me pictures of Peanut, him and his sister and all that. But yeah, being around these people, like I don't care where you at, it's like knowledge everywhere.
It inspires you. You want to be around people that you inspire to be like.
Yes.
That are in positions that you want to be in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do is surround yourself with people who have like minds, people that are working.
Right.
You know, those moves you're making got to make sense. So let's take it to the opposite side of that. You know what I'm saying? Not that I like to talk about the struggle, but it's real. I'm a very transparent person. I don't mind sharing nothing about my life with people. What's been like one of the biggest struggles that you had to overcome within this music business?
I ain't even overcome yet. I ain't gonna lie to you. My mom passed away in 2014.
I know that's tough, bro.
It was real tough losing my mom's and I was on the road then too.
Oh wow! So you couldn't even be there.
I was there, but I had to leave everything that I was doing. It was October the 4th, 2014. I'll never forget. But that's the busiest obstacle I had climbing. I'm still trying to climb it. But it's crazy because I haven't even wrote a song yet because I can't.
There's so much emotion tied up into that. I know. I lost my mom last year, and I'm still
sorry
like,
to hear that, Tampa.
And I'm sorry to hear about your situation. I think it's just my sister. I lost my sister 2012, and I still have a hard time with that. That was 10 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think at the same time, it gives us clarity on life. I love talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, for me, yes, it hurt losing my mother and my sister, but it also gave me a sense of clarity on life of like, we ain't dealing with no crap. You know what I'm saying? We ain't dealing with no extra stuff, you know. I'm a very cutthroat person in a good way, you know what I'm saying?
Well, assertive. You ain't passive, you very assertive.
Right, absolutely. So, you know, with that being said, you know, how has, you know, you lost your mom in 2014. How has that affected how you live your life now?
Depression is real. Up and downs with the feelings. It's not financial thing. It's not the environment. It's just within yourself, within your mind frame, how you think and how you carry yourself. And it just being odd because 1 minute I'm like this, 1 minute I'm like that. And
the anxiety be real.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hate that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Tampa. I got to. You know.
No, please do. You can be transparent with me.
And my mans can tell you. I called my mans yesterday, like kind of like I've been in it too long, 13 years, 14 years now.
Long time.
And it's been a long time. My name is stained, but it's not stained enough where they respecting it.
Understood.
You know what
I
mean?
get it. I'm right there with you, bro.
Right. And it's crazy because you're going to tell me no. And I was like, I was going to quit everything. I wasn't even going to come. I wasn't even going to do nothing. I was just highlighting you now. I was going to stop everything yesterday and just get a job. Like,
Don't do that.
I lie to you not.
Don't do that.
I lie to you not. It was.
Look. He said,
Listen, Tampa.
You got a lot of people
Tampa,
counting on you.
Right. And Tampa, I'm talking about, oh my God. I done moved my family out the hood. We done, I brought a condo. Got 2 cars, great credit score, but it's not none of that. It's not none of that. It's the you got to have push.
Yeah.
Even though you got that power within yourself, you got to have push.
Yeah.
You got to have that energy. Like, you can't do nothing by yourself. I hate when people say, I can do this by myself. Energy is with you, no matter how do you put it. So it got to be positive energy for you to keep moving.
I totally agree, bro. Yeah. You know, I want to give my guys their flowers right now. These 2 right here come and help me out because
Knowledge and dirt. Yeah.
Yeah,
solid.
like I met them through somebody else that was doing podcasting. You know what I'm saying? And these guys are so professional at what they do. It's like I'm working on trying to build my team. It's just hard though. It's hard to find people that see your vision the way we see it.
Right. And I was going,
and it could become discouraging.
It was very discouraging. I sat and cried, looked at my mama's picture, and just my auntie had a long talk with me. I still got that text in my phone. She said, "Son, you never know what God got."
That's right. Don't ever stop, because we all go through those moments.
Right.
It's not, don't ever feel any kind of way, because we all go through those moments. Right. Trust me, where it's like, shoot, I'm a woman, so I'm very emotional. I cry about a lot of stuff, you know. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just an emotional person, but at the end of the day, like, this is your passion, right?
What? It's more than a passion. It's even when I be in the mirror rapping, I cry.
But guess what, though? What I'm a big believer in, this is your passion, which is leading you into your purpose in life. And even if you don't know what your purpose is yet, some people don't know. You're going to figure that out. That's why you can't stop doing this, because your passion leads you to your purpose. And your purpose is probably to help other people and bless other people through your knowledge, through your music. You can't stop.
Right. It's crazy how I say that.
You can't stop.
To be honest with you, it was crazy.
Listen, and I'm glad that you are transparent. I'm glad that you feel comfortable with sharing that with me too, because, you know, I really love and respect when, especially a man, because, you know, men sometimes have egos and stuff like that, pride and all that. But to me, it takes more of a man to be able to let your guard down and open up and share your inner emotion and let people know what's really going on, because mental health is real.
Yeah, it's definitely real. That's why that energy is real. That's why I pray to my spirits and ask my ancestors and spirits to guide me, you know, stuff like that. But first and foremost, I got to shout out Aunt Debbie, man, Debbie Lewis. You know what I mean? I got to shout out, because without her, I wouldn't even know you.
That's so dope.
You know what I mean?
Please shout out to Aunt Deb, right?
Aunt Deb,
we love you.
She the GOAT. She the GOAT.
You are the GOAT. We love you.
She the GOAT. Got to shout her out. But other than that, my spirits keep me guided. It keep me lifted. Like, these not bubble gum stuff.
Yeah, talk to us about your beads.
It's like 8,000 around my neck. Like,
talk to us about them.
It's very powerful. It's very more believing ancestors. More believing. It's not about religion or nothing like that. What is based on more of positive energy, doing rational things for others, loving others, taking care of what's yours, and your spirits is going to take care of you. And I always speak to people out here like voodoo is real. Like, voodoo is so much of being like a Christianity, but Christianity was second. Voodoo was first. It was voodoo way before voodoo. It didn't turn voodoo till they hit the United States. And being with that, we was first, but back in the day, they was thinking like voodoo was like more of a witchcraft, so they pushed that out.
Right, like people thought it was evil, and
And it's not just that, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, I can definitely put something on you, but it's gonna come back on me 10 times worse, because I shouldn't have got in my feelings. You never did nothing to me. See, even though you in this voodoo praying with your ancestors and your counters and stuff, you just can't do stuff to people because you want to do stuff to people.
Absolutely.
It's permission. It's higher change than this, you know, because I always tell myself and other people I believe more in the unseen than I do the seen, because it's crazy how I put that, but I do. Like, that's how I'm still staying grounded and still here. And because it's like you said, premonition. You see the things before. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it do.
And you absolutely...
Spirit show you that, and you follow that.
Do you know who your spirit guide is?
Yes, most definitely Orissa. Amaje. Amaje is the queen and the mother of Orissas. She have over 400, 500 Orissas. You got Mama Water that she's run the ocean. She the one to protect your child. She the one to protect you when you sickness. It's definitely all of the Orissas that is everything to me. But Amaje is the queen and the mother, and she's everything is like South Africa, the motherland, land of hope and stuff like that. And that's where we calculated from as far as our ancestors, and that's why I go by King Shango. You got Lucero Mondo, you got Ishu, you got Papa Legba, you got Lucifer too, but it's different Lucifers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not the same. But other than that, this is what I believe in. I don't wear jewelry. This is my jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Do you meditate?
A lot. I get up every morning at 3:30, 4 o'clock. A lot of you not. And I really meditate.
Do you know about Sata Nama? Do you know about?
No, I know about Namaste.
Okay, so it's probably very similar.
Yeah, it's definitely very similar.
There's
like,
different forms of chanting.
Yeah, like monks.
Yeah.
Monks don't use cell phones. They don't use no electricity.
Right.
They mine electricity. You know what I mean? So when I do meditate, I use Simbi. Simbi is the one behind me. He protect me on the road, protect you. He protects you. He's $500. So I just keep.
That's why when he saw, I was like, I can't let him fall.
I mean, it's you weren't supposed to touch him, but you caught it. So
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing like you just grabbed him.
Yeah, out of ill intent.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I didn't want him to hit the floor.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
He was going head first.
Yeah,
I was
he
like,
was.
I gotta save him. You know, I don't have no ill intent. I'm all good, positive vibes over
Oh,
here.
trust me. I wish my lady was in here. She'll tell you like the things that go around in my home, the things that being seen, the things that go in and out my cameras. It's wild, but it's not spooky. Just know they here to protect you.
That's right.
It's crazy. Yeah.
People need to get more in tune with that. And honestly, like after my sister passed, I started really diving more into the spiritual world and understanding that we were all here before. And I'm a believer that we were all each other before too, but that's way deeper. That could be
deep.
Yes.
That's real deep.
Right. That's why people there's a whole video that I could send you that explains how we were all here in another form, and at one point in time we were all here as each other, and that's how some people can really relate with each other.
And that's crazy.
Right.
Babies do that.
Yes, and then you think about deja vus and stuff, it's because it really did happen.
It really did happen.
When we were here in another form.
And that's deep. That's another world. That's another level for a lot of people that went over your head, you know. But she explained to you that it happened for real with you, but it was not you. It was just in a different person.
Yeah, you could have been here as a person or even an animal or something. You know, like we were all here in a different form. But let's talk about the music that you're putting out, right?
Yeah.
You know, for people who haven't had the opportunity to tap in yet, when they listen to your music for the first time, what are you wanting them to get from that?
My struggle, my pain. It's not about no blah, blah, all that. You know, everybody rap about that.
Yeah.
I want y'all to hear what I came from, what I went through without no father figure and how I did it and how I survived. So, yeah, with that, when you hear YK the General music, you're going to hear thunder. I'm going to take your soul. That's my word.
What's the most recent single that you're pushing right now so people can go check it out on the digital platforms?
Voodoo. Voodoo is my single right now. It's crazy. You got to go listen to that right now. For y'all that don't know, go Voodoo. Go stream Voodoo right now on all platforms under YK the General.
Let's talk about that song in particular because it sounds like it's really in tune with how you live your life.
Right.
How long did that song take you to put together? Was it something you put through quick, or did you take your time putting that song together?
Nah, it was like 7 minutes. I dreamed about it. I was sitting at my kitchen table and I wrote it.
What's your favorite line from the song?
Waking all of my sleep, sweating all over me, gripping all over my sheets. What's really wrong with me?
Yeah, because it's real.
It's real. I had blackouts.
Man. Yeah. How do you deal with that? Because there's people, again, mental health, anxiety, we are human. We deal with this kind of stuff. How do you personally, if you don't mind sharing, how did you overcome and deal with those type of moments when you had blackouts or maybe went through moments of mental stress or anxiety?
I talked to Sarah. Sarah, she's my voodoo doll. She was 1,400. So she's I call her my wife. I locked the oath with Lucifer, and Yo, it's deep.
No, you
Stop,
good.
Temp.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, like, that talking about that kind of
deep.
stuff
It's
doesn't
crazy.
like weird me or creep me out, because I'm very, very, like, a lot of people don't know how deep spiritually I am rooted with stuff. So I'm okay with talking about that.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's deep. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna leave it right there.
yeah.
So you guys are shooting a visual for it?
Yes, most definitely. When I get back today, we're gonna shoot my other 2 videos that's off my mixtape coming out, my EP coming out called Spirit Talk. But when I get back in the city, we're gonna shoot Voodoo. My dude in Greensburg got a lot of land, so we're gonna do it in the woods and stuff like that.
Oh, that's gonna be
That's gonna
hard.
be dope. We got the painters gonna paint my face. I got the dancers.
That's
They're gonna be
dope. I
it's
can't
gonna be
wait to
crazy.
see that.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Because you're taking it back to, just the natural roots, like being outside and,
Right,
like I'm a big believer in that.
Right.
If I'm not here, y'all watch my story, you catch me in nature somewhere, in the woods. Like that's
Oh, I done seen you out there walking in
like
the woods.
my dad made me this
Yes.
bracelet for me, right? Because my spirit animal,
Your spirit animal.
I love cats and I love being in the mountains. I was
like
I was a mountain lion in my previous life. I'm here in human form now. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I know definitely what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very in tune with nature and stuff like that. Some people think I'm weird, but that's cool. Let them think I'm weird.
Nature is everything. Like, nature is everything. Like, really, in reality, though, you believe me or not, people can look it up. You really don't, you're supposed to use hygiene. Everything supposed to be natural.
Natural.
You know what I mean? Natural.
And really, let's dive into that for just a second, because I'm a woman. And our women's anatomy is definitely different than men.
Way different. Yeah.
It's intended to just be natural. When you start putting foreign products there, that's when bad things happen.
Right.
It ain't gonna be too gross or nothing like
Right,
that, but
right.
they refer to your girly parts as like a self-cleaning oven. Like,
It is.
think about centuries ago, they didn't have the stuff they have now. When you start incorporating this man-made stuff, that's when things go wrong.
Right.
Throws your
Right.
pH
Your
off.
PhD off, all that.
All that.
It throw all that off. You know what I mean? And men can go without showers for like a week. Women can only go for like 3 days because it's a smell. Remember what you just said.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
But
So it's crazy.
but we gonna
crazy.
talk deep for a second, because I feel like I could talk to you about this kind of stuff. There's certain things that women can do, which I'm very in tune with, to
Right.
keep all that in line. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Naturally.
Naturally.
You know?
You gotta naturally.
Rub a leaf here and a leaf
you
here.
gotta soak. Nah, you gotta
Nah,
soak.
for real.
Using my slang for real.
Nah, for real.
For real, for real.
For real, for real. FR, for real, for real.
Oh my God.
What can we expect next from you? I know you got the visual on the way, you got the EP on the way. Anything else you got in the works?
Yes. Right now we're working on this movie called Turkey Bag Gang. The movie is coming out this summer.
Who's you filming this with?
My dude Ronnie G, man. Shout out to my boy Ronnie G. He cut games, man.
That's dope. He out there in Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay, big congrats on
Everything.
that.
Shout out to my boy MJ, man. You know, I already know J Bird Films right down behind the scenes of everything, shooting everything. Shout out to J Bird Films. Got to my partner MJ. So yeah, he the one shooting a movie called Turkey Bag Gang. Other than that, I got my clothing brand now. It's called Luxury Authentic Clothing. Shopify website and everything will be up real
Okay,
soon.
dope. That's dope. So that you can do a lot of print on demand type stuff. I love that.
No, everything is gonna be stitched and embroidered. Like right now, I do have.
But what I'm saying is they can order like
Right.
1 or 2 pieces
Right.
rather than having to put bulk orders in.
Right.
You'll
Right.
do it on
Right.
demand for
Right.
when they want it. I
on
got
demand.
you. That's
So
dope.
They want overnight. It's gonna be there in front of their door the next day. And definitely working on that right now as we speak. And everything else is just gonna fall in the line. Shoot, I'm trying to get in contact with you. You know what I mean? Tap me in. I'm ready to work.
Man, let's do it, because you and we've built a great relationship.
Right.
I really respect you. I was happy that you reached out about doing the in-person interview,
What?
because
I couldn't wait.
I catch a vibe with people better
couldn't
this
wait.
way. You know
I
what I'm
couldn't-
saying?
I couldn't wait.
Yeah, me too.
I
Me
couldn't
too. You know what I'm saying? I was excited about it. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you guys made it out here safely. The EP is coming when? Do you have like an estimated time of when you're gonna?
Yes. Everything is dropping May 22nd. Oh, that's crazy. I'm glad you said that. May 22nd. Empire will be dropping my single Voodoo.
Nice.
22nd. That's very dope. June 2nd on my birthday. I already got my video.
Wait, your birthday's June 2nd? Yeah. That was my sister's birthday who passed. Okay. Maybe that's why we got a connection. She's a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. Yeah. That's crazy.
So we connected for real.
Yeah, for real, for real. You with 3 of them.
No, for real, for real, for real.
Yes, ma'am.
With another for real on top of that.
Hey, that was crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I just thought about that. But we all got the videos done already. He shoot every video, you know what I mean?
Dope.
I got the videos done, but May 22nd, Voodoo dropping on Empire Distribution website. June 2nd, I got Keppel dropping. It's already dropped. This morning, Uncle Phil dropped this morning on all platforms. Go ahead and get that right now. YK the General. Go streaming on YouTube. Go streaming on all platforms. Go watch the video on YouTube called Uncle Phil.
You have all this stuff going on. You was talking about not coming.
Yeah,
what is wrong with you?
That's what depression kick in.
You hear this guy over here? Nah, bro. Like,
crazy.
Listen, I know you got, your girl, your wife, and you got your auntie and stuff like that, but I'm your friend too. Like, if ever you feeling some kind of way,
hey, that'd be real.
You can confide in me because I genuinely want to see people do good.
Right.
It's not on what can I get for, it's not, I really want to see people win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm working. It's crazy because the support don't even come within; it come without.
It always does.
You know what I mean?
Like,
it's crazy. Like, I'm around folks that say they got an op, they don't mess with the op side, but you'll go buy this person clothes, then to come and support your own partner in your neighborhood.
Absolutely, we see it on social media every day.
That'd be the main one stuck.
I seen a bunch of people, and this is no disrespect. Shout out DJ Drama, but I seen a bunch
shout out to DJ Drama.
I seen a bunch of people posting "Happy Birthday DJ Drama," which is beautiful. Happy birthday DJ Drama, but they don't be posting their own partners like that. Talking about happy birthday to you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
like that.
People be clout chasing.
It be like that. It definitely be like that. You can give a promo out. You can get something for free, but at the same time, if I say, I got grams for $5 or something like that, my dog gonna be crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. They be like, what? $5?
$5.
Give me 100.
Like, and that's how they come. You know what I mean? But I'm telling them, like, okay, you go stream Voodoo right now, you gonna get a shirt and hat for free.
I swear I was just gonna say, tilt your head. I want to see that. That is fire.
Yeah.
But wait, hold on. What is that on the front of there?
It's
You know I'm about to get you. You know I'm about to get you.
That's you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's you. That's you.
You know where I was going with that.
Right?
That's me on there. You know
the VVs. You like the VVs?
Yeah.
The VVs.
Yeah. Boy, I'm about to get you.
Yeah, but at the same time, now, me and my lady, we came up with a dope imagination together. Man, women are smart.
You gotta have a good woman by your side, fellas.
Man, she's smart. You know what I mean? She going to school right now for law. And,
oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, things, you gotta have them, put them in law school. And it's definitely safe to say that she learned a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's very intelligent, very smart. She had my beautiful kids. I got 2 sons, 3 daughters, and a grandson. So it's
Hold on, what?
Yeah, let me say that again. I got 3 daughters, 2 sons, and a grandson. I might as well say 3 sons. Huh?
You have a grandson?
Yeah, my daughter. But I'm proud of her because she graduated. You know what I mean?
It nothing to do with that. My thought was like, you look like you about 28, 30.
I'm about 4. No, I'm playing. I'm 33. I'll be 34 June 2nd.
Okay, so that way, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
He the youngest granddaddy I know.
I'm just saying, like, it's a blessing, though.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, my son just got married, right? He ain't had kids yet, but I'm, like, looking forward to that.
Yeah, you ready?
I want to have grandbabies. You know what I'm saying? Of course, absolutely.
That's right.
Yep, running around here, driving everybody crazy.
Man, it's such a blessing, though, to be alive.
It is.
Yeah, to know what you went through in life, though, to know what you had to study on your own to even make it through the next level And even like I always tell myself every morning, chances make champions. And
Oh yeah,
it's a chance with everything. Even like I always say, a vision is so stronger than a dream, because a vision you can see so clear. A dream you're gonna forget when you wake up. Like, oh man, dang, I forgot that. That was a dream. A vision, you're gonna remember this.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So I always say to myself, chances make champions. And yo, that's crazy. I was gonna quit everything yesterday, and man, I cried and prayed.
Don't ever put that thought back in your head again.
It was crazy.
But you had to go through that for a reason, right?
Yeah, I did.
You had to go through that. I'm a believer that everything happens for a reason, but we got to find the positive in that.
Right.
Every morning, I start my morning. First thing I do when I wake up, I thank God for another day, but I speak positive affirmations to start my day, because that can really dictate the energy of how your whole day is going to flow. You wake up with a negative attitude, you're going to have a crappy day.
The energy is people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Energy is people.
And it could be transferred but not destroyed.
It's people.
Yeah.
It's not the universe, because if people wasn't in the universe wouldn't have.
Oh yeah,
energy.
you're all sparks of energy.
Yeah, that's all I want to get people across. Some people I don't like talking to irrational people.
No, because they're going to sit there and doubt you. No, I'm with you, bro, 100%.
They is. So I just keep it, cool and collect. For real.
Not everybody's going to be on your level, and that's just what it is. And that's not on no cocky arrogance. It's just facts. Not everyone's going to be on your mental level. Right.
I took my time in the prison. I was in the feds. I took my time in there, and I didn't go to the yard. I didn't play the yard. I didn't go hang with no homeboys. I don't consider this having no homeboys in prison.
No, right.
I went and got trades, and I did
use that time wisely.
Residential electrician. I got a counterbalance forklift license, and I just did that and read a lot of books. I read a lot of ancestral books. I read a lot of Ronald Thornton books. He wrote Black American Volume 2. That's a great book, and that's why I learned to follow everything. And I just took my time out in prison and read a lot of books and took it to heave. And I sort of kind of followed the 48 laws of power and all that, but I listen to my spirits.
That's what you have to do.
That's man-made. I listen to this.
We all have spirit guides, and a lot of people don't know it exists or what it is, and we're not going to get too deep in it because it may be above a lot of people's heads, but man, it's real.
I'm just trying to get out of here, and I got sons, first and foremost, I have sons, and I want to show them everything, but I ain't going to give them nothing.
That's right. You're going to show them how to get it themselves.
But in a right way, though. You know what I mean? So that's the way it come out to, and that's why I moved them away from that. Not saying a bad environment is a bad environment is what you make it, but I don't want my kids seeing that, because everybody don't move alike or think alike.
Right.
So for them not to see that at all, move them out of that. And they don't even know nothing about it. So it's just like, I want to keep it that way. So that's why I'm working so hard every day. I don't even believe in sleep. Like, I just went to bed at 2 o'clock this morning, but I got right back up at 4 to get ready to come up here to see you.
You got to get a little rest, though. You got to recharge your battery.
You got to rest, but at the same time, when you're drilling up, you don't even think about rest.
No, I already know. Sometimes you got to force yourself.
Yeah, I drink a lot of coffee, so I don't drink.
I don't drink either. I drink water, and I drink my coffee in the morning.
Yeah, definitely. So it's like
and some green, and that's about it.
I keep that.
It's 420 all year round.
Yeah, I had 420 deals and all that. I sold QPs for $275 that day. Gave out free shirts.
Dang.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they tell them, broke people. You cannot lower your price for cheap posts.
No, absolutely. Like, you have to stand your ground with that.
What? You got to stand on everything you even say. Like, some people post things to get a reaction, and some people post things out of feelings because they so mad right there and want to prove
right.
You know what I mean? You got to die down with that. You got to die down, period, because at the end of the day, man, it's one life.
We only have one shot at this, and we don't know. The only guarantee we have in this life is that our clock is going to expire at some point in time. We all going to die. That's the only guarantee.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. May 22nd, project's on the way.
Yes.
Voodoo is out.
Yeah, Voodoo dropping on the 22nd. May 22nd.
The visuals coming soon, too.
Visuals coming soon. June 2nd, Capital video dropping. Like I said, all the videos is already shot. Today I'm shooting Dilla and Carter Case around the city in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so
y'all just moving around getting footage.
we finna go crazy tonight.
Y'all know all the right spots to hit?
What you tell me?
I'll say, because these guys right here, they do video and photos. They might be able to point you some really dope spots, you know, depending on what you're looking for to get
Dirk
some
and
good
knowledge?
Yeah, these two right here.
Hey, yeah. Hey, you know what, though, man? I want to take people's souls, man. They ain't heard nothing yet. They ain't heard nothing. They need to hear something like what's really real. Like, everybody got bang, bang, diamonds. What girl you done had, what car you done, la. You know what I love about NBA Youngboy? NBA Youngboy talk about nothing but pain. Lil Baby go crazy.
Yeah.
But Lil Baby, we already know you got all that.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't never heard Lil Baby talk about no pain.
Right.
It's
absolutely
never heard nothing but Baby. I mean, NBA Youngboy, that's why he's where he's at.
Right, because people can relate to that.
Man,
when you talk about the glitz and the glamour, not everyone can relate to that.
I can't relate to spending no 10 racks on
Me neither.
And all that.
Me neither.
But I can relate eating oodles and noodles off the floor.
Right,
I can
right.
relate sleeping on the airbed when it was flat. I can relate to stuff like that, losing your partner in your arms and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I can't relate to no Richard Millie. The struggle made me rich, not no Richard Millie. And that's my logo, you know, struggle made me rich. So, yeah, I wouldn't dare buy none of that jewelry stuff. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's all materialistic stuff.
Man, it's materialistic. Like, if people knew what was going on, they knew what was around my neck. They knew it's like 3 owned cars.
I was gonna say that's priceless.
Yeah, this is real priceless.
Priceless.
Like, but it costs to get.
Yeah,
you know
most definitely.
So it costs to get that power. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna, no disrespect. You ain't gonna get that power just by speaking it up in the universe. You really gotta go put forth and feed the universe. Whatever the universe asks for, you gotta feed that universe, and that's what that seed is that you're growing.
That's right.
To the universe, and that's where I'm at today, right now.
You have to nurture it.
Wet with all types of fluid, smoke, all that. No tobacco though, just
we don't do no tobacco.
Yeah, just straight. You know what I mean?
Well, before we get up out of here, there's 3 things we gotta do.
Sir.
First is, tell everybody where they can follow you, keep up with you.
Man, right now y'all can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Everything is at YK the General. Make sure you tune in on all platforms. Go stream all my music. Go to YouTube and look at Uncle Phil just dropped this morning, YK the General. Just make sure you stay in tune, man. Go ahead and follow me right now. If you got your phones in your hand right now, go follow me at YK the General on IG and Facebook.
Dope. Anybody you want to show some love to and give a shout out to?
Yeah, long live my brother, man. Long live the GOAT, man. I miss you so much, bro. Long live my mother. I love my lady. Shout out to my kids. Shout out to you, Tampa, for having me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dirk Knowledge. Shout out to my goddamn. I'm so
you
sorry.
good. No, you good.
Shout
That one can slide. That can slide.
That one slide.
Yeah, that one can slide.
Man, I really want to shout out the most for once. It's my spirits and God for helping me get down here, accident free, everything.
Yes, that's a blessing, and
Right.
I pray that you make it back just as safely as you got here, and nobody's on the road terrorizing you.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, man, like that really makes me upset because some of these people just have no value in life.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Tampa. I be laughing, I be loving, I be blowing it down in my car when the police get behind me, cause I know everything on my car is right.
Yeah.
And that make them mad.
Yeah, cause
I seen how that state trooper had me yesterday, for real. But I was blowing it down though. I didn't care.
Like, shoot, my stuff all the way together.
I already knew it
you ain't got
legit,
no reason to pull me over.
Don't nothing go out to next year. You know what I mean? Not for real though. It's gonna be like that.
Last but not least, man, we got YK the General checking in on the industry's most wanted podcast. So you got to let everybody know what makes you the industry's most wanted.
Shit, what makes me the industry most wanted is that everything is authentic. Everything is real. Everything coming from my soul, not no heart. I don't have no heart. I got a soul though. But that's what makes me YK the General.
You dig? We up at